Well, good day to you. Early evening for me. Nice to catch up again on Zoom with people from church. I thought I'd have a bit of peace and quiet and go walk the dog, and then I realised 11 o'clock everybody was meeting up on Zoom, so I couldn't miss out, could I? Of course. So I took the dog for a walk, and instead of looking at my ugly mug as we walked around and chatted, everybody had a little bit of a guided tour of Sovey Bridge as I walked the dog, which was nice. I enjoyed it, and again I can't wait for the time where we can all meet up again and have fellowship, either it be during the week or on Sunday mornings. What have I got for you today? Well, I've got something a little bit more pleasant than what I talked about yesterday. You're going to like this one. You probably heard this. Sar-Shalom. Shalom, sorry, not Salom. Shalom, Prince of Peace. Many people have probably heard the word Shalom before. Sar-Shalom means Prince of Peace. And I've got a very encouraging reading from Isaiah 9:6. It says, "And he will be called a wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, and Prince of Peace." That's great, isn't it? We all have these images of what peace is, whether it's a stillness as we're going on country walks. In fact, it wasn't particularly peaceful when I was talking to my friends with Zoom. They kept saying, "What's that noise?" And it was the birds tweeting. It was so loud I had to turn off my microphone so that I didn't keep cutting in when everybody was having a conversation. But that's my image of peace anyway, when it's all tranquil and there's silence abound. In my household particularly, there's not too many times when you get a nice peace and you can sit in quiet and concentrate. There's that many people living here. It's either airing on the drums or watching TV, or people gaming or getting dogs to do tricks and they're barking away. So that's my image anyway. Or it could be an absence of war, or where there's no anxiety or chaos in people's lives. That's when they imagine a true peace is. But what's biblical peace? Well, I'd say it's even better than that. It's the absence of bad things, which encompasses quite a lot. Not just between groups of people and conflicts and wars and things, but it's the rich presence of good things and the fullness of joy. Simply put, shalom is life as it's meant to be. Okay, a little bit of heaven. Okay, and Isaiah's introduced this when I was reading 9:6. Okay, and I think it really reveals God Himself as peace, and also the giver of peace. Real life and real rich life, abundant life, okay, is as God wants us to experience. It's how it should be, okay, and really it's only found in Him. And how did God bring that to us? Well, you probably heard me mention this guy Jesus, okay, and he died on the cross about 2,000 years ago, okay, and in doing so He paid the price so that we can now have a relationship with God again and really feel this peace, okay. Prior to that we couldn't, because there was a barrier between God and man because of sin. But Jesus paid the price for all the sins, all the bad things that our iniquities that we do, so that we can have this relationship, we can experience this peace for ourselves, which is really good news for us, isn't it? Okay. And also, I would say that these temporal experiences of peace, even though that there are a fullness when we have Jesus in our lives, ultimately they're only a glimpse of what we're going to experience when we go to heaven, which I think that's a real encouragement, isn't it? And this gift of peace is something that, you know, we should really chase after. And this true peace can only exist by receiving this gift from God. It can't be bought, okay? It can't be forced upon. This true peace I'm talking about is a God-given gift, but it's up for an offer. It's up for you. So I hope that's blessed you, and I'll catch you tomorrow.